Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I got a very special guest in the house, the one and only Andy Rue. Welcome back.
I'm Andy Rue. I don't know. I was trying to sound like Johnny Cash.
You did not do a good job.
I don't think I did. I think it was okay. Hi, I'm Andy Rue. Yeah, we're here.
Hey, you guys. He's a reoccurring guest, one of the popular guests. Him and Mr. Biscuit and my wife. A lot of people ask for you guys, but with him, it was so crazy. Everyone was like, "Yo, make a channel, Andrew." He did. So I'm gonna tag that. You guys can request some reactions. His channel's actually blowing up right now. It's super cool to see. But I think it's fun because in this era, you're kind of a metalhead. But I met him doing hip hop, right? He's a hip hop engineer, producer. He's a singer. He's a classically trained pianist. You got a lot of cool accolades, and that I think it makes for insightful reactions.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. And I was really into like modern country for a while, a lot of newer stuff. Okay. But I really, really like the outlaw stuff, like The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And stuff. Yeah. So I'm excited.
Bro, I
got
to put you on the way. Have you done Waylon Jennings yet?
I haven't.
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting him on, you guys.
Put me on.
But anyways, I wanted to put him on. He's never heard Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Sue.
A Boy Named Sue. Yeah, no, never have. I think I've heard like one song by Johnny Cash. He's like he is country, right? But he's like kind of also rock and roll too, right? If I'm correct.
So this is what I would say, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I would say Johnny Cash is totally country. He's outlaw country, but that rebellious nature carries over to like a rock style, like a rock. He's not rock. I've never heard him do a rock song ever.
Okay.
But the image is so he's a rock star.
So this is why
he's the man in black.
Yeah, because I've seen like people wear my whole life. I've seen people wear Johnny Cash shirts where it's like flipping off the camera. You guys know what I'm talking about. And he just he presents himself like a rock star, like you said. Yeah,
I think there's something about like Johnny Cash's persona, maybe Mick Jagger, Tupac, this middle finger, the Eminem. Like there's something about that rebellious nature. They're like, oh, he's a rock star.
Yeah.
Yes, but he is outlaw country at its finest, in my opinion. And I love it.
Nice.
Have you heard The Man in Black?
I don't think so.
Okay, you got to. All right, we're doing A Boy Named Sue today. All right, let's just get into this damn reaction. Go to his channel. I'll tag him and ask him to check out Johnny if you guys rock with Johnny like that. But I'm going to alley-oop him some stuff that he needs to see. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, y'all.
They tease him a lot. Black peas on the spot. Welcome back. 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 40.
He actually produced that intro, you guys.
I did.
I had the idea, welcome back, Cotter, but I was like, hey, let's switch it up. This is the melody I'm thinking. He went and played it. He's really good, you guys.
I've been doing my thing.
Anyways, let's do this. Please support the original content on the channel if you'd be so kind. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, I've been doing movie reactions, but right here is where we do the music and the music reactions. If you want access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. That gives you early access. I try to update that every single day, and there's a big catalog so you can have some fun in there. Regardless, thanks for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's get the show started. Now, this is on Johnny Cash's official YouTube channel. Please go over there and check out this song and his catalog without us. Reaction videos aren't a substitute for the original. We're not redistributing the music record labels and copyright claim system. However, it is always important for me to try to send you back to the water. That's the original content. Please support them, stream, purchase, all that good stuff. And let's put this Gen Z kid. What are you? You're like 26 now, right?
26, yeah. Just turned 26 this month.
I'm
still Gen Z, though. It's crazy that Gen Z is 26 years old now. How crazy is that?
You about to be 30, man.
About to be 30.
You know it.
I'm not excited.
All right, let's get it. Let's put him on to some Johnny Cash. Here we go. This is A Boy Named Sue.
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him 'cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue.
Yeah, okay, real quick. And a lot of people don't like this because, of course, this is lyrically heavy. He's telling a story right now, but me, I'm a nerd. I'm going to be analytical and stuff like that. But, like, what I've noticed a lot about, like, outlaw country when I've heard earlier, like, music like this, they love their reverb. They always make him sound like he's in a bathroom. And it's not, because, like, when you look at a lot of older music, sometimes they use what's called slap delay, which is, like, a really short repeat of whatever it is, you know. Think, like, Rick Astley, you know, like, that's that vocal tone, but, like, for some reason, outlaw country loves making them so spacious, and I don't know where that comes from, quite frankly. Yeah. But it's definitely like a distinct sound with this, and I'm sure Johnny Cash is probably one of the guys who popularized that a lot.
Well, this song was performed live, so
so this is a live recording.
I think he performed this in a prison.
Dang, that's
like
crazy.
He's actually the goat. This is why he has this, like that man in black, the middle fingers. I don't want to tell you what the man in black stands for because you need to react to that song. Yeah. But it's ill, like the lure behind Johnny Cash, and then his name just being Johnny Cash is crazy.
It's a dope name. It's a cool name. That's his real name too, right? Is Johnny Cash, or is this
I actually don't know. That's a great. I'll look it up while we're playing.
Apparently,
this.
it's Sue. All right, let's get it.
I'd get red and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that
one of the, because we were talking about like if he was like doing rock or not. The tone of his guitar is very distinctly like it kind of almost sounds like some like Elvis tone, like a tone that like Elvis would have used on a guitar, and he's making it country still, you know, but that's I'm hearing that and I'm like, I wonder how much rock influence he did have. It had to like give him a little bit of a like, cause like he has this persona, like this almost persona that's very like rock and rolly. So there was definitely some influence in his life before, even if he does only make country. It's very apparent. Like I can hear it just how he's playing and the pockets that he's playing in. It's I mean, it's nice.
You know what's crazy is people could correct me. I don't know. I'm just saying I've never heard him do a rock song. I'm still going down the rabbit hole. I still listen to new. Like I'm so new to a lot of this stuff. I'm just like, let's get it. Yeah. And if people are going to show up, I'm going to continue to do it. If not, I'll listen to it on my own time behind closed doors.
Right,
you know
right. It definitely sounds country though. It's definitely country. Like
so,
it's country.
So his real name was John R. Cash. So yeah,
there it is.
His name was Johnny Cash technically.
There you go.
At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother'd had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die." That's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. Well, I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I've fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun. I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. Yeah. He said, now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue. Yeah, well, what could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him a paw and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, any damn thing but Sue. I still hate this thing.
You know what? Shout out his dad. A little bit. Shout out. Crazy he wasn't there, but you know.
Yeah, gave him some adversity.
Yeah, he like taught him without being there.
For him to be like, yo, your mom's about to be a single parent.
Yeah.
From the jump is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. We should name him Sue. That's funny. That's a good story. That's a good story. I love when they shock you there at the end. I like it.
So this was a poem that was somewhat popular, written by, I believe his name is Shel Silverstein.
Okay.
And I didn't know that until I did a reaction to this with Mr. Biscuit.
Nice.
See, Mr. Biscuit never heard Johnny Cash, but while we were doing he's like, I've read the poem. I was like, what poem?
Was it just a poem or was it a song?
I believe it was just a poem.
And he just turned it into like a song type thing. Nice.
And he made it popular. This made it like iconic.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And this was one of my favorite surprises. I forget. He got this song called Folsom Prison Blues or something that you should probably check out. The Man in Black. There's some gems. I'll let the comment section go crazy, and I'll let them hit you up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you should definitely be having Johnny Cash on your 2026 playlist.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot of. I think Johnny Cash is going to be up there with like some of the artists I'm excited to check out, like Prince, for example. Prince has been really cool to check out. But yeah, I've been doing a bunch of it on my channel. I've been checking out a lot of classic rock and pop and all that stuff, and just educating myself. Youth ain't an excuse. It's not an excuse not to check it out. So that's what we're doing.
That sounds like a T-shirt. Youth ain't an excuse because it rhymes.
Yeah, there you go. Youth ain't an excuse.
Hey man, get you the new Andy Rue T-shirt. Yeah. Youth ain't an excuse.
Yeah.
Hey,
even if you're a boy named Sue.
Yo, let us know what we got, what we missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you're enjoying these reactions. If you want to see Andrew back on the channel, I'll bring him back, but that's on y'all. And hey, we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.